Yo, what's good, y'all, man? What is good, y'all, man? We're back. We're here for the first video. Of 2023, man. The first video of 2023. And you know, our goal for this year is gonna be 300 subs. And since I'm already at like 280, I think, yeah. Oh no, 400 subs. But since I'm already at 380, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say until either. I would say until May. Until May. I'm gonna give it until May to reach 400 subscribers, because I think estimate that'll be about the time that I'll probably hit it. But yeah, man. And then after that, we're going for that big 500 subscribers, man. We're gonna go for that big 500 subscribers. But anyways, man, that's not what we're talking about today, man. Today, we're talking about It's Finally Happened by Pillins. Pillins, I guess? I don't know. But this is the homie Pillins, man. It's finally happening. And it is, man. It is, you know. As you know, I got the American Nightmare on, man. Because I just feel bad for my boy. My boy Cody, man. If you didn't see Raw last night, man, it was the greatest Raw of the year. It was the best Raw of the year, man. But yeah, man, The Rock, Triple H had an announcement. Say, hey, man, you know, bro, we're gonna have a former champion. We're gonna have a former champion, man. And you know what he did? It was Jinder Mahal, man. I was like, man, if you don't get this fool out of here, man, this can't be it. And then out come the greatest, man. If you smell The Rock Johnson, man. If you smell The Rock Johnson, man. And I popped, man. I popped. Because I kind of knew it could have been him. I said it was either going to be The Rock. It said former world champion. So I was thinking, okay, Big E. There was some things about Big E. The Rock. And there was one more person that people were saying. But yeah, man, we're about to see what the homie, hold on, what I forgot his name. Pelana? I don't know, man. But we'll see what the homie thinks about it. It's finally happening, man. And I know what he's talking about. The Rock versus Roman. Sorry, Cody, man. But yeah, before we start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. Tell me what I should react to my next video. Let's get right into it. Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. First video of 2024. Let's go.
Sit at the head of the table.
Come on, give it to the head of the table, man. That's my tribal chief. This is my tribal chief.
Dwayne then proceeded to beat him up for a couple minutes, and after being completely out of breath, he teased the long-awaited dream match against Roman Reigns, and it looks like it is finally happening. It's looking like...
Come on, bro. Bro, y'all know, man. This was last year's. No. I found out I wanted this match to happen since I found out where WrestleMania 39 was going to be. I found out mid 2022. I found out mid 2022. And this was before Cody was even thought about. And I was like, bro, WrestleMania 39. Hollywood. Y'all, they making the bloodline storyline. Everything makes sense to have The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 39. And then later, as the time went by, I just got that out of there. And then Cody came, built up his reputation. And then there, people was like, should it be Cody? Should it be Rock? Ultimately, it was Cody, man. And I was hyped, man. And you know how that ended. Man.
We're getting The Rock versus Roman Reigns in the near future. Roman Reigns already responded to it on Twitter with a laughing emoji.
Oh, he's gonna be laughing all right. He's gonna be laughing all right.
What about Cody's story? Well,
Yeah,
apparently we don't need to worry about
Uncle
that because
Rhodes.
WWE is reportedly looking to have The Rock wrestle Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Championship at Elimination Chamber right before WrestleMania.
Okay, and that's a perfect idea, man. That's a perfect idea. You know, you want to make a marquee match in Australia. Give the Australian audience, you know, something to go wild for. Throw in The Rock. Throw in The Rock, man. Throw in The Rock. Throw in the Roman. The electricity will be on fire, man. Electricity will literally be on fire, man. So this is a perfect match for that. This is a perfect match. You don't gotta have it at WrestleMania. Because we need Cody. We need Cody at WrestleMania. But a lot of things can happen at that match that can get Roman possibly by himself. I'll talk about that as we get closer and closer to Elimination Chamber, though.
The plan is for the big-time match to happen at the Chamber, and then Cody will go on to finish the story and become the WWE Champion to close out WrestleMania 40.
And I'll be fine with that.
That is a wild plan. However, this plan has sparked a debate amongst wrestling fans. Some people think this is the right decision since we need to focus on the future of WWE, and that future is none other than Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Others believe it's a great mistake because The Rock versus Roman Reigns is the biggest match any wrestling promotion can book right now. And
I mean, it is, but listen though, if you want to build up another show other than WrestleMania, like an Elimination Chamber, or like I was saying last year, you can have this match at a SummerSlam. If you want to build this match, or if you want to build a premium live event bigger than what it already is, you throw in this type of match. You throw in a Rock versus Roman type of match. It's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get bigger. Elimination Chamber has been however you say it. It's been going down a little bit in popularity. It's been going down a little bit in popularity. But you have this match. It's gonna go way back up. It's gonna go way back up, man.
I don't think it's a good idea to not feature that great big-time match on the biggest pay-per-view in the history of the business. To miss an opportunity like that feels like a crime. It's a tough decision to make.
Amen,
however,
but,
it is worth mentioning that at WrestleMania can hold 67,000 people in Philly.
But here's the thing, though. Having The Rock at Elimination Chamber, having The Rock versus Roman at Elimination Chamber other than WrestleMania, is if you want to say The Rock, if you want to say like I say, Roman can only win by the help of Jimmy, Paul Heyman, and what's his face? What is his face? And Solo. If you want to have, you can have them come out, try to help. Because I feel like when Roman should drop a title at WrestleMania, if he's gonna drop a title, he should do it with nobody around. He should be by himself. Maybe with a Paul Heyman, maybe not. You can, But, and I'm gonna speak about this when we go on the road of WrestleMania. For Elimination Chamber. But you should have Roman Reigns. You should have at the end of the match, Roman beats The Rock, because of course Roman has to win. You're going to put over younger talent. Roman's going to have to win. So, you have Roman win. But then Roman wants to get rid of The Rock. So he never comes back and try to do something like this. Try to challenge for the head of his table. Or whatever. So, he makes Solo. I don't know about Jimmy. But you have Solo. Or you can have Solo and Jimmy. They try to, you know how they did Kevin Owens, trying to destroy Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You could have the same thing, and they try to destroy. He wants them to destroy The Rock and get rid of The Rock forever. But since of course, that's their cousin, that's their family, that's their little bloodline. They don't do it. They turn on Roman, and going into WrestleMania, Roman has no help. Roman is by himself. Now, here's the problem with that. How do you have Jimmy versus Jay? It won't make sense. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I'm just excited, bro.
Elimination Chamber in Australia can hold 70,000 fans in attendance. This would mean that the audience would be just as big, or even maybe possibly bigger than WrestleMania 40. I don't know what the right decision is. I just know that we could potentially get a Royal Rumble in January with a Jade Cargill debut, a possible AJ Lee return, a CM Punk victory, and then we get the Elimination Chamber with The Rock versus Roman Reigns. That dream match.
3 months,
and to top
bro.
it off, at WrestleMania, we get a CM Punk main event,
electrifying,
a Brock Lesnar and Gunther Wrestling Clinic, and Cody Rhodes finishing his story. Sign me the up. What do you guys think? Should The Rock versus Roman Reigns take place at Elimination Chamber, or should it be at WrestleMania 40? Let me know in the comments below. And now let's talk about everything else that took place on Raw tonight, because this was a jam-packed episode. Let's start with the main event of the night, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm gonna talk about the main event.
This was a very fun match. There's even a picture that leaked around the internet with purple confetti placed on the ceiling of the arena. This got a lot of people thinking that Damian Priest was going to come in, cash in, and become the World Heavyweight Champion to close out the show. Well, he actually did do that, but he was taken out before he could have the chance to officially enter the match, making it a triple threat. The fight itself between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre was excellent. I thought we were going to see a new champion. I really thought that Drew McIntyre was going to...
Dude, I thought Drew McIntyre was going to win, man. I really thought that Drew McIntyre was going to win that. I was like, there's no
champ, but that was until we saw Seth's foot on the rope. That was one of the greatest...
And the referee played that perfectly. He almost botched it. He almost botched it, but he played it perfectly, man. He's counting 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Okay. He's counting 1, 2, 3. Oh no, he's counting 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins throws his feet up on the ropes. Seth Rollins throws his feet up the last second on the ropes, man. It was played perfectly, man.
Calls I've seen. It's almost as good as the first time Seth Rollins did it with Neville back in 2015. Anyways, Seth Rollins shockingly won the match, retaining his belt. I say shockingly because, like I said, I really thought that this was the end of his title run. I'm glad it's not, because I want to see Seth Rollins and CM Punk battle in the main event of the first night of WrestleMania for this championship. It only feels right. I think it'll make the match and the title all feel that much more special if they did fight for the belt instead of just a match for a feud. This was a great match for the world title. This is the perfect way to end the first episode of the new year. This wasn't the only good match of the night. The show kicked off with a banger between Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. This is a match that was 5 years in the making. I really can't believe tonight was the first time these two stepped in the ring in a traditional one-on-one match. They should have definitely had a match before, but like Becky said, these two were just busy individuals that didn't have time to do so. I'm glad that Triple H did not forget about this and decided to finally book it. The promo package for the match was really good stuff, and it felt like a PLE promo package, which only made the match have that much more of a big fight feel to it. The match was really good. Becky Lynch has quietly been putting on some great matches in the last year. We need to start appreciating this run she's been on. Tonight was no different.
Hey man, Becky Lynch is Becky Lynch. I got Becky Lynch. If they're gonna allow her into the Royal Rumble after what happened back in Florida, Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan. Well, she shouldn't be punished because it wasn't hers. But Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, and I guess just I'm gonna just throw it out here. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But I know she's gonna be at the Royal Rumble for sure. But I'm just gonna throw out Jay Cargo. I'm just gonna throw out Jay Cargo because, you know, why not, man? Why not, bro? And it shows to the other people in other companies like TUW, that you know, you come over here, you come over to the light side. You come over here into the light. You know, we rocking over here, man. You come over here, we give you something huge. You see what happened to Cody? You see what's happening to Punk? You see what's happening to Jay Cargo? So come on, man. Come Come on, man. We got you, man.
Even though Nia Jax hasn't been known to be the best in that squared circle, she did really well in this one. It was everything it needed to be, and the story is far from over. Becky Lynch is going to get her revenge after suffering the loss. This was good stuff, and a match that wasn't so good had to end because of a serious injury. Kofi Kingston and Jey Uso were in a tag team match against Imperium, and just when things were going to get...
man. Kofi Kingston and Jey Uso was actually a great tag team, bro. Like, I love Jey Uso, man. Jey Uso is the homie, man. Jey Uso is the
started
homie,
with a Jey Uso hot tag. The doctors called for it to end because of a botch. Kofi accidentally dropkicked Giovanni right in the face with full force, and he was legitimately knocked out. In order to protect him, they called for the match to end, and I think this was the right decision.
Yeah,
you always need to look out for the wrestlers and their health, and this was a great call by the ref and the doctor. Jey Uso looked pissed that he did not get any action in the match, but I'm sure he understands once he went in the back and saw the situation.
Yeah, and everything right here was real. Everything, you could tell that it was real. He really did get a concussion. And they won't stop a match in the middle of it, if it's not an actual concussion, and how they was treating him. So I hope Mr. Giovanni Vinci, man, I hope Giovanni Vinci is doing pretty good today. But I feel like you can play this up. You can play this up with Kofi and Jey, more so Jey, with how this happened. So I think you can do something with Jey, having to do something like, you know what I mean, do something with Jey after this incident.
The next thing we got was a Miz TV segment with the Judgment Day. And honestly, R-Truth joining them was one of the best things to happen to this group.
Bro, I need Miz and Truth, man.
The Sami Zayn and the Bloodline vibes. And I'm already so much more invested in the group because of R-Truth. He's so goddamn entertaining. And let's talk about Dom, who got some of the craziest boos I've heard. This man is universally hated. Nobody likes him one bit. We also got the Awesome Truth reunion. And Lil Jimmy was even mentioned, which was funny to see. This was a fun segment that led to a hilarious match with R-Truth and The Miz winning, beating the Judgment Day.
Dude, y'all won't get it. If y'all wasn't there from around 2011, 2012, especially when Johnson and The Rock was feuding, but they came back and had a match together at a Survivor Series with The Miz and R-Truth, bro. If y'all wasn't there, you wouldn't get why having The Miz and R-Truth team up again was so special, man. Like, bro, they was truly menaces to society, bro. And then they had tagged along Lil Jimmy, man. If you don't know who Lil Jimmy is, Lil Jimmy, let me just tell you, man. Lil Jimmy was the greatest wrestler of all time, man. Lil Jimmy is the greatest wrestler of all time, man. He got the most championships, got the most wins, got the most, he headlined, he didn't never headline WrestleMania, but yeah, man, he was in important storylines. Lil Jimmy, man, Lil Jimmy's the GOAT. Sad he had to retire, though. Sad that he had to retire.
R-Truth just knows how to be so entertaining. Hopefully we see more of him with the Judgment Day.
Maybe The Miz and R-Truth together. Maybe we need more of them.
The women's world title match. Rhea Ripley defended her championship against Ivy Nile, and this was a good match as well. This entire show was just good match after good match after good match with a few great segments. It was definitely one of the better matches during this title reign. Ivy Nile is going to be a star in the upcoming years. I can already tell. This match proved it. The WWE did a great job at making her feel like an important challenger that could actually win the match. The match got the perfect amount of time. Both ladies showcased their talent, and it ended perfectly with a wild headbutt and a riptide. Rhea Ripley retained, and I'm sure she's heading into Australia as the champion for Elimination Chamber and that PLE because it's her hometown. And one more thing I forgot to mention is that we got a segment with Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke Nakamura, and these Shinsuke Nakamura promos, whoever is producing this, whoever is doing the artwork, the graphics, has to get a raise. It is some of the best stuff I've seen. Shinsuke Nakamura feels like a star again, and I know he's going to lose this match because it's Cody Rhodes and he's got to win before, WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's they're treating the Nakamura like he's important again, but the thing is, he's going to have to... it's just a bad situation, man. Bad timing, because with the Seth Rollins feud, they could have pulled the trigger, but I knew they wasn't gonna give Nakamura the world title. I knew they wasn't gonna give Nakamura the world title. I knew they was gonna let it keep Seth on it. I knew they was gonna keep Seth on it. But with this feud right here with Cody, it's another, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it, because he's gonna have to lose this one too, because Cody's gonna have to win. He's gonna have to pick up the win, because he can't lose on the way to WrestleMania. From now on, he's gonna have to win majority of his matches, even though he had the most wins last year. But he's gonna have to win majority of his matches against as we lead into WrestleMania.
And he's got to win on the road to WrestleMania. But I'm just saying that Shinsuke Nakamura, after this feud, has got to start winning feuds, because he has been really great in this new role that he's given. This character has been very good, and he suffered the loss from Seth Rollins. He's going to suffer this loss from Cody Rhodes. So after that, give the guy some wins. Give him a U.S. title or some sort of title reign or something of that nature. Put him in a tag team. I don't know. Make this man a champion is what I'm trying to say, because Shinsuke Nakamura is doing great work. Anyways,
and I need Nakamura to do something on the road to WrestleMania, so he can have a match with somebody at WrestleMania, because I have to see, because it is in Philadelphia, I have to see his entrance with Lil Uzi, bro. I got to see the Lil Uzi entrance, man. I've seen the Lil Uzi entrance with the Usos, but since Uzi literally has a song called Nakamura and it's fire, bro, he has to come out with Nakamura, man. He has to come out with Nakamura. So I don't care if it's a call out. I don't care if it's a open challenge. I don't care if it's a sanctioned match against Jumbo, the random Jumbo in the crowd. I don't care who's it against. I don't care if it's against Michael Cole. I don't care who it's against. I just need him to have a match so that we can bring out it's the Uzi Vert. But yeah, man, what y'all think about what happened last night on Raw, man? That was the greatest Raw of all time, man. Not of all time. The greatest Raw of the year. Definitely the greatest Raw of the year, man. Including last year. But The Miz, or not The Miz. But yeah, The Rock coming back. Like, talking about Cody, and I hope, or not Cody, Roman, and I hope that the match is at Elimination Chamber. And I did see what he was talking about. I did see that report that it's going to be an Elimination Chamber. So hopefully it's an Elimination Chamber. I didn't even expect Roman to even have a match at Elimination Chamber, but hopefully it's at Elimination Chamber. And of course, Roman's going to win. I'm going to tell y'all how I want things to go with the storyline wise as we get closer to it. But Roman's of course going to have to win. And then we can finally get Roman versus Cody 2. And we can finally have Cody Rhodes win that WrestleMania. And if he don't, I'm never watching wrestling again. But yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. Just tell me how you react to my next video, man. And yeah, I'm gonna do a few more videos before Royal Rumble. Then I'm gonna do my prediction. And then we're going to get Royal Rumble popping, man. Royal Rumble feels so exciting now because it's unpredictable who should win. It's really unpredictable who should win. Anybody could win, really. And it will make sense. Well, not anybody. I even got a Kira Tozawa winning. But, yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.